For the side of GAM, you're going to have your main initiations there, be with the Wukong and the Rakan, but I think that's more than enough big initiation between those two ultimates. And the final pick of the draft for G2 will be the Tristana.
To accelerate it.
Yeah.
And he gets the extra control ward, both of them.
And we still really haven't seen a monster performance from Kiaya so far in this series. He hasn't really had the opportunity to do so, right? Game number one, he got focused. He got shut down on the Gnar very hard to the point where when he had that big opportunity in the jungle to make a play, he was just a little bit short in terms of damage. Then in game number two, the Jace, again, never having the chance to do what they wanted it to do. Caps eats both parts there of the Spirit Orb, so wants to jump all the way away from that one. Down to 150 HP, no potion remaining. Gonna start the channel here on the recall, staying far enough away, but Eris will still interrupt that back as Elio jumps in. Gleaming Clue over the wall, finds a target though. They're gonna interrupt the recall of Hans Sama. Levi is here. Hans does have summoner spells available to try to get away from this one. Barrier is in. The feathers don't hit it. First blood goes business there for Skewmon.
And a fairly common new build is the Leandries into full tank.
Ooh.
Trying to go mess around with him, of
the
course.
Enemy red buff. Meanwhile, they're in the heads of Artemis and Elio. Now Broken Blade is in danger. Levi making his way up here. They know the Ambessa does not have the ulti to try to outplay this. It's going to give him the opportunity. Broken Blade there with a flash away. Kiaya gets his kill. GAM, 2-0 on the board.
Levi and Kiaya, the GAM duo of the ages here. They find the kill onto Broken Blade. It's under tower. They're denying minions as well. The answer on the opposite side. The response after the red buff steal.
Oh, Elio trying to stop him here. LeBron is down to 100 HP. Feet of Warfare going to be claimed now by GAM.
Up on the top side as well. Now mid.
Lebrov getting charmed, but it's only the clone. Real one gets knocked up into the air, but Eris is taking a ton of damage here from Caps. Levi tries to go back in, but the Pop Blossom manages a catch. Levi in some danger, and Lebrov knocks him down.
G2 trying to put a stop to that Gantom very quickly because this is going to lead right into the grubs as well. Caps getting instant value on top of it.
Caps trying to dive between turrets for the kill onto Eris, wants to get the reset, will end up getting the explosive charge detonation to bring this game back to near even gold.
When in doubt for G2 Flowers, where do you go? You go to mid lane.
You go to Caps.
Go play around mid lane. They go mid.
He ends up losing out on that one, and now we've got Lebrov and Hans up here looking to make the kill happen onto Kiaya. Bullet time, Pop Blossom, Snowball, the whole kitchen sink.
Broken Blade trying to deal with the other side of the swap. Can Artemis and Elio put as much pressure? They're getting teleported on. That's why Broken Blade is staying under here.
Yeah, Broken Blade knows he has the public execution if he wants to try to make something happen here, but they burst him down before he can do anything about it. Caps should be able to get one back here onto Elio with the explosive charge there. No
powerful AD carry in the game, and that is Caps.
All right, Broken Blade teleports up there, but it's a three-man play coming out from GAM, looking to burst him down.
Again?
Man, I can't even finish the sentence. Broken Blade getting bullied here in this third game as Eris has to use Spirit Rush to get away bottom side. Lebrov at the point-blank Tangle Barbs threatening to lock him up there as GAM are full committing to try to take down the tier 1 turret, but G2 is doing the same thing down here in the bottom lane. The Grubs, it's 3 for the side of G2. They are burning through it faster. GAM still trying to get it.
Explosive.
It's a full race for the first turret, but it goes over to GAM, and they'll earn the boot.
On Caps. Difference this time around, Kiaya. The star here for GAM on his Jax. Can he carry?
Kiaya with the 40 farm lead over Broken Blade. An even stronger advantage than the plus 30 that Caps has in the mid lane there. Now Kiaya dodging away for the public execution, but Broken Blade's got Caps. Kiaya's not getting away from that. Of GAM individually. Overall, it's about that much the other direction for G2. Hans Sama getting caught out by Eris, but Elio is too slow on the follow-up, so they can't get anything, and that just means low HP. But now Caps in danger. Levi over the wall. Caps jumps to safety, and Levi beats him over the head for a nice shutdown. That erases almost the entirety of the G2 lead, and GAM are staying in this one.
Yeah, 2 can play at that game, Flowers. I also have a huge teammate to call. Wait a second. How how much do they want to go for this? Because you see the misfortune walking over.
Here comes the redemption. Pop Blossom, though, from Lebrov. He could be in a little bit of danger here. Skumon is knocked up into the air. The follow for the second Cyclone coming out from Levi. Kiaya barely getting away from the bullet plates. Like you said earlier, it's been so much pushing, so much shoving waves, so much collecting plates.
Solo turret gold. Caps trying to move in, but they've taken over the jungle, and they do get what they came for. They're sacrificing top lane once again. G2, they've got Broken Blade on the tower up there, and he's going to get it.
This means for GAM, you've got to make sure you get this Drake. If you're already giving away the top lane tier 1, you've got to get what you came for on the other side of the map. And they will be able to force G2 back for now. Elio goes in for a quick knock up there onto Lebrov, but Skumon rolling the snowball down towards the pit. Not going to matter. He's on the teleport. He's down to the bottom lane, but Otacon is already down to 40% HP. Levi and Elio walking up, scaring G2 back. Eris ready to join, already using one Spirit Rush. Finds a charm into Hans Sama, putting the pressure onto the AD carry, but Lebrov is coming around from the side, looking to find the Pop Blossom. Otacon stolen away by GAM. Hans Sama with the flash over the wall, staying alive. Kiaya looking to chase him down. It's Otacon plus a kill over to GAM, but what about Elio? He gets himself back away. Broken Blade exhausted, having to retreat now too. GAM. Eris moving top again to deal with Broken Blade on the Ambessa, who is having his roughest game so far of the series. Caps gets stunned as he tries to jump back over the wall. Kiaya on the hunt, looking for the Tristana, but Buster Shot is a great disengage mechanism. Problem is, here's Levi taking the tier 1 over in mid lane at the same time. Skumon rolls a snowball up to see if maybe he can psych him out a little bit, but GAM is undeterred. Levi and Artemis do a lot of damage to this turret very quickly. This time around, Kobe, this is the difference. If G2 are getting a tier 2 top, GAM is getting a
of this team. All right, Caps, though, he wants revenge. And Eris, his Ahri ultimate isn't quite up. A couple of seconds left on it. He's getting chunked so far down.
Oh, I think Skumon might just explode him. Yeah, okay, Caps was there, but he didn't need to be. Skumon, nice job there finding the pick.
Yeah, G2, they make the call. You're going to be over by Dragon, so we'll make the side lane play on the other side of the map to get some gold back. That gold goes into Nunu, though. Spellbook Rakan, so not too big of an investment. They go for the teleport play. Can they make the pincer happen?
Yeah, they're going for the TP now as Caps has to rocket jump away to the very edge of the pipe. Broken Blade wants to go in, and he gets into the very back of the pipe, but Hans Sama's already down. Broken Blade having to run away. Kiaya chasing further after the remaining targets. Lebrov trying to get a little bit of extra distance, flashes away from the charm of Eris. Hans is down, and now we'll see what else GAM can get from it. Elio walking into Broken Blade. Caps looking for the opportunity here on Artemis. The feathers are recalled, but they don't find the right target. Lebrov is picked off. GAM with the damage from the Zaya, and with Hans out of the picture, new targets remain. Lebrov, Pop Blossom will only mark his own grave. Double kill for Eris, set up by the bottom lane. GAM feeling good about this one. Levi ticks level 15 as GAM head over to the Baron pit. G2, they're recognizing it. They're going to take the consolation prize of the mid lane tier 1 turret. But Mr. Kobe, I will tell you what, I will take that trade every day of the week.
Yes, you certainly will, and you will like it. Broken Blade going to try. Wow, they're actually going to get quite a few towers here.
Now this trade is a little bit more dicey as they take the tier 2s in both mid.
Yeah, the Hourglass isn't like the greatest upgrade since he hasn't broken the arm guard, so maybe it's the boots. I like the boot upgrade.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you break the arm guard, the Hourglass matters a lot. But otherwise, I need to finish this off. But it may cost his life.
Good ward. The ward sees them on the rotation over.
Nice job, Levi. That's a lot of extra money if you let G2 pick these up. Skumon though, what?
Delivery!
The pressure back over in mid. GAM forced down the tier 2 in bottom lane, back up to a 4,500 gold lead. They've got themselves 3 Ocean Drakes with 2.5 minutes until the Soulwood spawn. GAM continuing to push these waves forward. It's a 5v4 for the next 15 seconds, and GAM are going in. The dive coming out from Elio into the back line, looking for the kills here, as they've already killed Caps. He's down. Lebrov will go with him. Hans tries to fire back, but there's not a lot you can do when Kiaya's already got a triple kill. GAM, smack him right in the mouth.
When all the pressure is on, GAM stands tall. They get another team fight. They're facing elimination. They get the kills, they teleport back, and they're looking for G2's Nexus.
They are looking for the end. They are looking for game 4. Skummon's back alive. Hans is still standing, but they're the only two. Skummon wanted to channel the ulti, but they won't let him do it. Now the first Nexus turret is already dead. Kiaya finding his way to Hans. Sama here in the back. Levi goes on a killing spree. Skummon goes straight into the graveyard. Lebrov's alive, but who cares? That's support Nico, and that's GAM taking us to game 4.